welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. It's your girl Kim. I just want to welcome you guys into the first week of 2022. I trust that the new year is treating you well. This is my first vlog for 2022 and I'm so excited to make this video for you guys because I finally started something that I've been prolonging, and that is probably one of the reasons that you clicked on today's video, or as you would have read by the title of today's video, I am going to be showing you all my 2022 bullet journal setup. So a little bit about myself from 2021 is that I was not very committed or consistent with anything that I wanted to do. Therefore, I decided to start my bullet journal setup from the start of 2022. And I think I've been prolonging this bullet journal from the time I was in matric, which was 2019. I did get a journal in 2019. My mom bought me one. I did start and then I kind of lost track of it. And then in 2020, I was trying to recover stuff from like 2019 and 2020 and put it in a journal. And then COVID came and I just lost hope. And then 2021, I tried to continue it again. It was just too much. And I told myself in 2022, I need to do better. I've been slacking way too much and I need to just, pull myself together and do the things that I need to do that I've been prolonging. So my bullet journal setup was from one of these YouTubers that I watched. It's by Pick Up Limes and she's really, really good, you guys. I absolutely love her videos. I watched a lot of journal videos and this was the one that resonated the most with me, so therefore I'm doing this. There's a lot of other different bullet journal setups out there that could work for you, but I just found one that works best for me. And yeah, now if you're a person like me who maybe gets bored easily, or you can't stay committed enough, or you're not consistent enough, then I think that this bullet journal setup is perfect for you. So I'm going to walk you guys through what's in my bullet journal setup. And to be honest with you, I did have a proper journal before this, but I got a book and I prefer working with a book. I feel it works best for me. This is the book that has the cube columns. I forgot what's this called, quad and margin apparently. So this is 192 page and I think this was like 15 rand. I don't know, it's really cheap. I'm just going to show you guys what's in my bullet journal setup, and I hope that you guys find this video very informative as I did. So make sure to stay till the end of today's video. Oh, and I'm going to be showing you guys my journal. So if you see this plaster in my video, please don't get distracted by it. I got bitten by my puppy and yeah, it's kind of healing now, so just mind it if it's a bit distracting, and let's get on with the video. So before starting your bullet journal setup, there's two things that you need to know. The first one is you need to be aware of your bad habits, and the second one is you need to know what you want to achieve for the new year. As you guys know, on my first page, I just have myself acknowledging my bad habits and what I'd like to achieve in 2022. On the next page, I have this key. So since I got a block book, I just have here how many blocks it would take to divide my book into 3 sections. And I have these little keys to help me or notify me. So if I have a bullet point, it means something I need to do. If I have a cross over my bullet point, it means it's done. If I have a forward arrow on my bullet point, it means it was moved forward. If I have a dash, it means it's a birthday or something that I need to know. If it's just a line over something, it means it was cancelled. And if I have an asterisk, it means it's important. The next I have is this color coder. So each color that I write with means something. So if I'm writing in red, it means it's important. Pink, birthdays. If it's green, exams. If it's blue, I have a YouTube video, and so on. So you don't have to use what I'm showing you. This is just what works for me. You can change it or personalize it according to what you want. On this side, we have the index page, and I haven't completed this as yet. I just need to complete a few more pages in this journal to do this index page. Next in the journal, we have a year at a glance. So basically, it's the year being spread over 4 pages in the beginning of my journal. And it starts off with January, the first 6 months on these first 2 pages, and the second 6 months on the next 2 pages. So basically the year at a glance means anything that's important or coming up, you just write it down here. So I have January and I have all the days for January, and the highlighted in pink, like I told on according to my color code, it means birthdays. Since that was the easiest and I already know that for the year, I already highlighted and wrote everything in pink that I needed to. And in August, I have the 21st in teal blue, which means it's my parents' anniversary, and so on. You can color code according to your choice. The only downside about the year at a glance is that it becomes a bit repetitive in writing the numbers, but you know what? You're only going to do this once, which is at the starting of every year, so why not? Next up, we have a month at a glance. Now, this is basically your preview for the month, and you can transfer whatever information that you have here in January, you can go and transfer it into your month at a glance. You can personalize this according to how you want. I have 7 columns and 6 rows, and you can divide it into however many blocks you want it to be. Next up, this is my favorite part about the bullet journal. It's check-ins. So on your check-ins, you'll do this at the start of every month. You'll check in emotionally, mentally, and physically. You can just write down about yourself. Emotionally, you can see how your emotions started off at this month. Be it good or bad, you can write both. Then you can do mentally. And physically can be about yourself, whether it's about weight, pains, cramps, anything, simple things, you just write it down here. Next, we have a brain dump. So anytime you have a thought, whether it's a joke, whether it's something about your next YouTube video or whatever it may be, you can just come and dump it on this page. And I find this is so helpful because we often tend to forget our thoughts, and I feel this would be really, really helpful with that. Next up, we have the habit tracker. So this is basically to create self-awareness about yourself for the month. I have 6 areas in my life that I'd like to track for the month. The first one is eating well, exercise, a slacked day, sleeping late, whether I was feeling sad, I had anxiety or depressed, and angry. So I'm quite a temperamental person, so I felt that this angry one works for me. I will highlight the days I didn't eat well on. I'll highlight the days I didn't exercise. I'll highlight the days I slacked. I'll highlight the days I slept late. I will highlight the days I felt sad, anxiety, or depressed. And I will highlight the days that I felt angry. This is basically to just track how you were for the month. And sometimes when you pick up these habits, you'd want to rectify and make it better in the next month. So for this, you don't have to do it every month. Some people can do it 2 months, every 3 months, or 6 months. It's just to create self-awareness, not to judge yourself. Next up, we have this gratitude page, which I feel is a must because we all tend to forget the little and simplest things in life that we should appreciate. And I feel this is where this page comes in handy. So I have all 31 days of the month, and each day I write something that I'm grateful for. Next up, we have week at a glance. So a lot of people can draw this week at a time, but I prefer to draw it beforehand because a person like me, if it's not drawn or done up for me, I wouldn't do it. So I drew a couple weeks. I drew for the whole week of January, and I felt that this will work best for me. So New Year's Day did start on Saturday. When I planned this part out, I didn't really put much thought into it. My Saturday should have started on this. I should have had Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And I would have had it in date order. But you know what? It's my personal journal. If you make a mistake, it's fine. It's for yourself. So I did start this about 3 days ago. I just filled in on the days I missed out on. So on Friday was the day I wrote a proper schedule for myself. And you can put in the times or whatever you want. You can even put bullet points, or you can write down a number system of what's most important for you to complete that morning. But since I'm a person whose time management is bad, I decided to give myself time slots to do everything in. And at the end, this is optional. I just wrote my meals for the day, what exercises I did, and I rate my day. While I'm in week 2, I'm going to start drawing up February because a very big pro about this is if it's drawn up, there's a higher chance that you will come and jot down your thoughts. I usually fill in my journal at the end of every day, just before I can go to bed, and I help collect my thoughts for the day. I hope that my bullet journal setup for 2022 has really helped you guys. And you know what, you guys, at the start of this year, it's never too late to start already planning for 2022. I really hope that, you can get on track. We all deserve way better than we did last year. And I guess this is a great place for you to start. You start journaling your thoughts, your feelings, track yourself, and, hopefully this will get you on par with where you want to be. So you guys, we've come to the end of today's video. If you've enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on post notifications so that every time your girl posts a video, you get notified first. And with that, my lovelies, being said and done, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!